Hey guys, so yeah, so this is just gonna be the last 20 minutes of the hour of Soldier. I promised. I'm gonna be listening to a player profile of Mango from the Smash community. That's just gonna be playing in the background. I'm just fucking around here. See ya. Hold on.
Neo, Ocean Mash, Scorpion Master, Golden Glove, Eagle Eye Market,
Okay.
the Kid, the Goat, the Buster. Hi, my name's Jonah, and today we'll be profiling professional Smash Brothers Melee player, Cloud9's very own Joseph Mango Marquez.
Oh my god! Wow! Oh wow! To shine like that, like who does that? Who makes it through? That is the destruction! Good back here, my Mango! He is currently your MLG! Up there! Wobbles is gonna go! 3-1 Mango has come all the way back from loser's bracket.
Mango will bend you to his will.
And I'm Armada. Fantastic. And last on the couch.
He's just shaking his head. It's
Huh?
like, what
The
are we
people know
doing?
who I am. I don't. And last on the couch.
You can do it for me.
And last on the couch.
The people know
For
it.
you can do it.
What the
It's an
fuck?
honor if you get to do it.
And last on the couch.
You get to introduce me.
Close enough. I'm PPMD. Let's get to the match.
Mango was born on December 10th, 1991 in Norwalk, California. His introduction to the Melee scene was as a kid with fellow competitor Joey Aldama, better known by his tag, Lucky. As fate would have it, the two lived virtually next door to one another, and after being introduced, would play Melee almost constantly, pushing each other to get better and better. Inspired by an Albertan smasher, the King, Mango would begin his competitive Melee career playing Jigglypuff, an underused, decidedly mid-tier character at the time. At the age of 15, Mango attended his first major tournament, EVO 2007, and pulled off two enormous upsets, beating Mewtwo King, who was at the time favored to win the tournament, and Ken, who was also in contention for taking first. Not only did he beat two of the best players in the world, but he did so using a character who was virtually unused in tournaments. Mango finished third at EVO 2007, losing in winners finals to Hugs and in losers finals to Ken. However, many people dismissed his success due to the fact that he played Jigglypuff and wrote him off as a player who relied on gimmicks to win his sets. Regardless of these opinions, this EVO 2007 was Mango's breakout performance and made his name known to the world.
I'm probably just gonna kind of do what you do and just play a bunch of games, but I'm kind of limited to how much.
You can't do it like me.
That's in the aspect of playing. Oh my.
You can't do it like me.
In the aspect of
You
playing.
wish you could
Shut
do
the hell up!
You wish you could do
I
it
hate
like
you.
me.
I forget what I was gonna say now. I lost my train of thought completely because you ruined my flow. What were we talking about?
How good I am at Melee.
A hallmark of Mango's play is his ability to read his opponents, often opting to use the riskier, more swag option because of his ability to know how the other player will react. He plays extremely unpredictably. Even he himself has said on multiple occasions, even I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I'm just a hit or miss. Like my playstyle is very like I rely heavily on reactions, reads, and like just trusting that this dumb option that I'm doing is gonna work.
And this unpredictability often scares his opponents into playing more cautiously. This is the Mango effect. In sets where he plays on top
Hey,
of the
Watcher,
game,
how you doing?
top players often describe Mango as forcing his will upon his opponents. Mango's ability to catch onto his opponent's habits and adjust mid-set made him a force to be reckoned with, as Mango would play his game and force whoever he was up against to do the same.
Tell when I won 100 matches in a row.
You didn't win 100, you won like 6!
No.
And then you go online and said it's 119!
I won 119.
You posted 119 when it was like fucking 6.
It was at least 28.
You keep making a random number.
Because it was like 28.
so stupid.
It was at least 28 matches in a row.
At the age of 16, Mango would attend a tournament
Okay, no
that would
healer.
mark the
Let's
beginning
do
of
this.
his legacy as one of the all-time greats of Melee. Pound 3 was the biggest tournament in history up until that point, with players coming in from all across the country. However, after losing round 1 against Silent Wolf in the Link Ditto, Mango went through one of the most historic losers bracket runs in history, beating Mathos, Slick, Cactuar, Forward, Azin, Chudat, Court, UC Chris, and finally Mewtwo in 2 grand final sets. Winning a tournament with the kind of talent present at Pound 3 is one thing, but doing so after being sent to the losers bracket round 1 is unheard of.
And then I was trying to lose in losers, but I couldn't lose. Like I was just playing and I was trying to lose. And then I got the Azin. And then I got the Azin.
This version of it before.
No, I didn't want to go. I played Fox in a few sets. Point is, I got to Azin, and I'm like, man, Azin, you know, at the time, one of the legends, one of the top 5. I'm like, I might as well try this out. So that's until that point I didn't play, and I beat Azin, and it just kept going and going. And I started beating all these good guys. Yeah. And then I accidentally won.
Pound 3 was the tournament that proved to everyone that Evo 2007 was not true, and that Mango was a legitimate threat to the world. After Pound 3, Mango began to tear through the West Coast, and through 2008 won virtually every event he attended.
You had that to 26.
Objective is under attack.
Yeah, you got
Get
30,
on it.
30, 30.
No, he's just making up numbers. He won over half. It doesn't mean what did he say? 38. 38 straight now, right? It was 38 straight at one point. No, it wasn't. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
You listen to me? You listen to that more.
Mango is one of the biggest personalities in Smash, and arguably one of the most characteristic in all of esports. His will to play the game his way is what pushed him to play tough, and that Mango wants to prove that he can be the best while using a character that no one else is using.
What the fuck?
This drive to prove others wrong is what pushed him to switch off Puff and begin playing Falco. With the community downplaying his success to a matter of Puff being a gimmick or matchup unfamiliarity at the top level, Mango was determined to prove everyone wrong, and he would. After the release of Super Smash Bros. Brawl, the player base for Melee was split, and tournament attendance began to dwindle. With the community seemingly on its last legs, tournament organizer Alucard hosted a tournament in New York City in order to breathe some life back into the scene. Revival of Melee. Mango would enter the tournament, but instead of the Puff that the community was used to seeing, he opted to use only Falco. Shockingly, Mango would go on to win the entire tournament over Mewtwo King and prove that his skill as a player was not restricted to gimmicky play.
Mango hasn't hit puberty.
Yes, he did.
You see this?
You see that?
You see this? I shaved this shit before I came, man. Look at that.
His hair was longer at Pound 3.
I'm still, your like voice hasn't grown. I know. You still sound like a 10-year-old girl, right? It makes you sound badass, right?
Hobo.
You're like, here comes Mango, and then I talk and I'm all sweet and innocent and adorable. I'm like, this guy. Do you see this? Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Mango's dominance of the Melee scene was unquestionable at this point, and he would carry his momentum into the next big tournament of the year, Genesis, which had international competitors like Armada and Aniolis coming from Sweden to play. Genesis was the first tournament to feature not only the best of America, but also the best of the world, with an incredibly deep pool of international talent. Armada, the beast from Sweden, made an unexpected splash and ended up in winners finals against Mango. Now in losers bracket, Mango would begin playing Puff again and reach grand finals to face off against Armada yet again. In the first set, it looked as though Armada was going to take the tournament, until it happened. With that rest read, the momentum swung in Mango's favor and he ended up taking both grand final sets to win the tournament. The legendary rivalry that began at Genesis all those years ago has lasted until today, as Mango and Armada still battle for the right to be called the greatest of all time.
You're gonna steal the big boy, the
Here's my
biggest one.
Have I told you my joke about Evo?
Huh?
Is I want to have a cyanide capsule in my mouth, so that if I lose, I just want to die.
Just
But
die.
I don't want to live in a world where I'm not the Evo champ for a year.
In early 2010, Mango was banned from Smashboards. It was around the same time that a young Mario main from Mexico took SoCal by storm, taking tournaments off Hugs and Silent Spectre and taking Mewtwo King to the brink. This unknown player began making huge waves in the Melee community. His Smashboard name was Joshua Lopez, aka Scorpion Master. It wasn't until a few weeks after his meteoric rise began that the Smash community outside of SoCal began to catch on to Scorp's true identity, Mango. In true Mango fashion, he, along with the rest of SoCal, managed to troll the entire Smash community, all the while beating top players with a mid-tier character, as if Mango hadn't already cemented his place at the top. Throughout the rest of 2010, Mango didn't really try all that much and continued using secondaries like Falcon and Marth, continually falling short of his previous heights. However, in the summer of 2011, switching back to his Falco, Mango decided to start trying again, just in time for Genesis 2. Yet again, Mango managed to make a deep run with his Falco, but fell short against Taj. In Loser's Bracket, he unveiled his newly practiced Red Fox. After beating Hungrybox 3-0 in Loser's semis, and then beating Taj so handily that he forfeited the last game of their set, Mango and Armada's fierce rivalry would once again find its way to the main stage. However, after an incredibly intense set, Mango's Fox would fall to Armada's Peach 3-2.
You kind of destroyed me, T. And I feel like it's getting to the point that you and Mango are getting significantly above the rest of the goths.
Something about Mango's style of gameplay is naturally appealing. His movement, his punish game, his ability to call players out makes watching him just fun. The way that Mango, along with players like S2J and Lucky and Alex19 and Lovage and a handful of other SoCal players approach the game has often been referred to as Norwalk style, named after the area in which these smashers grew up playing together. Norwalk style is marked by its fast pace and no-holds-barred offense, which is an absolute pleasure to watch and appreciate. Heavy on the reads, but still safe and efficient, these Norwalk smashers overwhelm their opponents and punish any mistake they see. A smasher by the name of Dunk was particularly influential in the development of the SoCal scene, as he opened his house to any smasher who wanted to come and play. Guys like Mewtwo King, S2J Westballs, and of course, Mango, were always at Dunk's house practicing. And this access to top-level play is what pushed SoCal to be arguably the most dominant region in the world.
I hate that my mustache has like.
Oh my god, what are you, a catfish? What is that? You need like, you gotta fix that. Jesus. I'll fix it, don't worry.
I know, you got it.
2013 was the year that Armada went into temporary retirement, and the year that Mango re-established his dominance in Sweden. Winning Beast 3 in Sweden, defeating Mewtwo King to win Vindication, going through Impulse 2013 without dropping a single game, and winning Zenith 2013 to Loser's Bracket after going through the Shizwiz, Dr. PP, Mewtwo King, and Hungrybox were just a prelude to what would be yet another legendary tournament.
Alright, listen up everybody. I know but there's a reason that we decided to call me the GOAT. We didn't call Cat the GOAT. We didn't call Zero the GOAT. The title was given to me. A vote for Mango is a vote for Mango.
EVO 2013. The largest tournament of the year with 709 entrants for Melee, and Armada makes its grand return from retirement. Mango, after being hugely upset by Wobbles and Fools, returned with an utterly stunning run through the lower bracket. After beating FSAT 2-1 to make it into top 8, Mango beat Ice, Dr. PP, Armada, Hungrybox, and then won 2 sets against Wobbles to defeat the tournament. Widely regarded as the most impressive losers run in all of Melee history, Mango had to go through 3 gods on the way to being crowned EVO champion, and did so only dropping a single game. After EVO, the birth of Mango's son prompted him to take a brief hiatus from competition, and what tournaments he did enter were smaller local, playing secondary characters like Marth and Captain Falcon. Mango's true return to Melee was on May 6, 2014, when esports organization Cloud9 announced that they were signing Mango to lead their fighting games division. At Mango's first tournament under his new sponsor, Get On My Level 2014, Mango placed first in Melee singles.
Mary killed Norwalk, Joey, Alex, and
Johnny? I think the only hard part is who I kill. Marry Alex and Joey. I think I married Joey. Fuck Alex. Kill Johnny. But if Joey just won a tournament, kill the shit out of Joey. Marry Johnny. Well, I'm always fucking Alex.
2014 is what is now known as the Summer of Smash. After losing at Skatar to UPND, Mango was determined to reclaim his spot as the #1 player, and won both Seeds of Cali 4 and MLG Anaheim, which had a prize pool of $15,000, the biggest in history victory up until that point. Mango would then win his second straight EVO, taking the tournament over Hungrybox in Grand Finals, and then took a long break until Big House 4, where, playing Captain Falcon up until top 8, he managed to win the entire tournament over Mewtwo. This was Mango's most dominant year in his Melee career, and he was on top of the world yet again, and went into 2015 perhaps a little bit too confidently. Apex 2015 featured the infamous Salty Sweet Money match between Chillindude and Leffen, with an enormous build-up featuring Twitter trash talk and a diss track and music video being released in anticipation for the battle. After Chillin lost to Leffen 5-0, Mango, for the dignity of the American people, challenged Leffen to a $1,000 money match should the two meet in brackets. Leffen accepted, and as fate would have it, in winners semifinals the two met, playing out a back-and-forth set that ultimately ended 3-1 in Leffen's favor. 2015 would mark a turning point in Mango's Melee career. Everyone else was improving rapidly, and packs were beginning to get He began dropping sets to players like Westballs, and had to play much more cautiously to avoid being upset. It was at press start that the world would see once again why Mango was considered the best of the best. After showing up late and being disqualified from his winner's match against a rookie, losing bracket Mango came out once again reminiscent of Pound, starting his first match. However, as Mango has shown time and time again, when he wants to, he is unstoppable. Neo from the main. In his press start video, Mango managed to beat Jace, Westballs, Hax Money, Leffen, Shroom, Lucky, Hungrybox, Axe, and 6-0'd Fly Amanita in back-to-back sets to win the tournament. 8 of the 9 players he beat were ranked top 15 on the MIOM SSVM rank for 2015. The rest of the summer of 2015 was rocky for Mango, not winning many tournaments and unable to complete the 3 votes.
Doesn't quite KO, but one more will totally do it. But he walks into a forward air instead. Mango just missing the ledge. I gotta say, dude, all 3 of the stocks Mango has lost. Yeah. Kind of threw away, right?
Yep. Big storyline for Mango. He won the last 2 Evos. He won the third, but Hungrybox got it.
A lot of sheer rolls for Mango, dude. No tech! Get him attack here.
Hungrybox has this. Yes, Mango, wherever he wants it. Mango goes for the classic Waveland off the ledge.
Yo, Mango actually recovered that way every single time he was on the ledge of that last stock. And the contenders were first place. We all know you were amazing. And a fifth finish, not what he wanted, but shout outs anyway. Hungrybox defeats Mango this year with the first Evo since 2007 didn't win.
However, going into 2016, the rivalry that had all but carried Melee for the past few years would return at the announcement of Genesis. Arguably the most iconic set in Melee history. Mango's Puff versus Armada's Peach for the first time in tournament, Mango debuting in Fox in Genesis 2 and plowing through brackets effortlessly. Genesis 3, projected to be the biggest tournament in history, would feature all 5 gods in a battle to be the best.
Go to him. With him. Shot button. It'll calm you down. I was like, all right. Can't give me that. Took a shot to the dome. Heart stopped beating, and then I beat Armada.
In a brutal upset, Mango lost the match early on in the bracket and was knocked into losers. However, he would fight his way through until he reached losers finals where he would meet Hungrybox. After barely sneaking by game 1, Mango managed to win the set 3-2 and would meet, as everyone had hoped, Armada in grand finals. The first set was a deadlock, both players trading games. Mango smothering Armada in the Fox Ditto, forcing him to play Peach, and Mango managing to win 3-2 over Armada. With one more set to go, more than 100,000 people watching, and the 2 players tied 1-1 in Genesis titles held, it seemed like something out of a movie. Despite a blazingly close set, Mango would fall to Armada 3-1. However, with the announcement of Genesis 4 in 2017, the world looks on to see the rivalry back on the main stage.
We'll take it in the nation. We'll take what we can get.
I feel you, man. Play your heart out, bro.
Yeah, I love all of you guys. If you guys want to come say hi after, I have a few wristbands left if you want some. Time to get wasted.
Alright, bro.
Hopefully take some shots with Armada. See you guys. I love you guys.
2016 was, for Mango, a relatively good year. And outside of his recent performance at UGC, did not place lower than top 4 at any major tournament. Although maybe not number 1 in the world, Mango's recent tournament placings have shown that he's still in contention for the title. Placing first at DreamHack Austin, What the Fox 2, Super Smash Con 2, and, most notably, the Big House 6. So what is he up to and where is he now? Mango streams full-time, inviting top players like Lucky, S2J, and Alex19 over to play Melee. Recently, he hosted several top players like Armada, Hungrybox, and Leppin for Summit 2.5, a prelude to Smash the Summit 3. Mango also plays games like Counter-Strike and Overwatch on his streams.
Can someone explain Ocean Man? Here's what you do. Close your eyes, Casey. Close your eyes closed, and just let the music speak to your soul. That's it. It either speaks to your soul and you get the Ocean Man, or you just don't. But see, it's a metaphor that anyone is the Ocean Man. The Ocean Man is what you make him. That's the beauty of the Ocean Man.
He currently lives in Southern California with his girlfriend and son, Baby Mango, and will be attending Genesis 4 in January. My name is Jonah, and this has been this week's Profile. Let us know in the comments below who you want to see next. Make sure you give us a big thumbs up, and as always, he's a world...
Welcome to Oasis.
He's a world-renowned caster for OGN, has over a decade of experience in professional gaming, and is widely regarded as one of the top esports analysts around. Hi, my name is Jonah, and today we'll be profiling Christopher Monte Cristo Michaels.
Sure, you didn't make it to Worlds, so you're practicing your stand-up career now?
Oh, man.
World's gonna win.
I'm friends with Tabe. That's your real
That's alright. It's alright. You may not ride the Korean hype train, but I'll just have you ride the bench next season.
Well, we're to be honest next week as well.
I'm like Johnny Cash.
I trust you.
Yeah, I want to trust
Or you never get fired.
looking forward to the most. I mean, I just figured everybody would take this sucks. Winning is sweet, but it's even sweeter when Prepo.
All aboard the Korean hype train. About to pull out of the station, and I'll be back punching tickets shortly.
Before we get to it, I do want to ask you guys some more questions.
Oh, hold on. You've been doing a great job. Asking questions, really leading the analyst desk all weekend, but your hard work. Let's give you a little bit of a break because there's a new sheriff in town.
Born in Fort Collins, Colorado on October 19th, 1986, Monte Cristo began his career in esports in 2005 as a writer and shoutcaster for the Warcraft 3 site, WCV Plays. During his time in the Warcraft 3 community, he managed to coach the third team, his own professional Warcraft 3, and joined the Team Sportcast Network, which is now defunct. Monte Cristo attributes much of his success as a caster to his many years of stage acting. It was also through shoutcasting that Monty would meet future rising stars in his favorite TV shows. Pursuing his education, Monty would leave North America and the esports to go and study at Trinity College in Dublin. Upon his arrival back in New York, he studied at Bankford College. However, when Monte Cristo's former college roommate, Byron Hero, began working at Riot, Monte Cristo was able to take part in the League of Legends beta. In a word, of that, Monty believed that League of Legends had an unbelievable potential as a competitive game, and put in great effort to legitimize League of Legends as one of the big names in esports. In 2011, the professional League of Legends scene exploded, and Monty was one of the dedicated individuals who wanted to make the game's competitive scene accessible to the general public. With streaming services virtually non-existent, viewing tournaments and getting results was not as easy as it is today. And in order to get information out to the rest of the community, Monte Cristo founded the website GG Chronicles, funding the project at his own cost.
Hey everyone, this is GG Chronicle. I'm here in my apartment in Brooklyn, New York. I'm about to head out in a couple days for season 2. I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank everyone, all the GG Chronicle fans out there.
For those of you unaware, GG Chronicles is a website which hosts player interviews, power rankings, game analysis, and readily available tournament coverage for fans who couldn't attend the actual event. Pumping thousands of dollars into GG Chronicle, Monte Cristo would fly to events and conduct interviews with
I'm really looking forward to the most is Crepo losing the prediction contest again because, you know, winning is sweet, but it's even sweeter when Crepo's on the bottom, so.
What you say? Many people felt as though Monte Cristo's knowledge of both team and player backstories allowed for his Western audience to become more heavily invested in the Korean LCK narrative and better understand the Korean League of Legends scene. As well, living in Korea, Monte Cristo felt that it was his duty to hold himself to the standard of the local StarCraft 2 casters, some of the most skilled and refined casters in the world. His dedication and love for the game drove him to perfect his craft, and he would soon become the voice of the LCK that many people are familiar with today.
And first things first, we've got something we have to clarify here. Monty, what on earth are we wearing?
This is a hanbok. It is traditional Korean clothing. You know, I was just so excited. It's such a great time for Korea right now. Two teams in the final. It's the final we always deserve here at the World Championship. It's like we're watching an LCK game. Yeah, even better.
During his time casting for OGN, Monty would meet StarCraft 2 caster Eric Doa Longford, another American living in Korea.
Hey there. I need a doctor.
The two would begin casting League of Legends events together, and despite uncertainty of how the two would finish up, their online presence and witty banter set them up as one of the world's top casting duos.
My ultimate is almost ready.
Group that said to assassinate you?
Yeah.
Who it would be?
Group up.
Well, I have to pick somebody
Group up with me.
or that would be really
Ultimate
excited.
target.
Oh, wow. I sent Harrison. Oh, man, I would totally be like, yeah, let's grab a drink, Harrison. I would not have assassinated Harrison.
On July 24th, Monte Cristo took on the role as head coach for Council Logic. By during this time, North American LCS began to pick up steam as Riot became more and more involved in developing League of Legends with dedicated support. As the stage rose, the long-standing rivalry between Council Logic Gaming and Consoling became more and more real. Anticipating the difficulties in the upcoming season, Monte Cristo would bring over three top players, Sheriff and Young, to fill out CLG's roster. Sheriff's induction into CLG would mark the first Korean player competing in NALCS. With a top-class analyst in Monte Cristo and a brand new top laner in Seraph, CLG believed that they had a shot at dethroning their rivals in TSM.
So, Esports Express actually recently revealed the secret behind CLG's decision-making, which is, of course, magic spinners. So I've got our strategy spinner here, and it includes CLG Classic, wait until 50 minutes, and then solo split push with AD carry, mid-range shot GG, win one game to give the fans false hope.
Unfortunately, due to other commitments, Monty was unable to dedicate to being a full-time in-house coach, and as a result, CLG did not realize what they were expecting. On September 5th, 2014, after failing to qualify for the World Championship, Monty Cristo was stepped down as coach. It was at this time that Monty would commit to being a full-time caster, and that World was the primary source for information on Korean teams.
I see you itching. I am. You say these two guys didn't make World. Well, I'm CLG's coach, so you know I didn't get to coach here either. So I feel a little sad as well.
So it is worth pointing out that last year CLG made World. Coach, and the other guys invited to the
That's so good. Guys, we do have to take a very short break, but wait a minute,
In interviews, Monte Cristo has stated that he enjoys casting because he has complete control over his own performance. As a coach, he may not be able to control how well his team does, but as a caster, his own reputation and performance are completely dependent on what he does.
You know why my servants never die.
Oh boy,
June 19th, 2015, marked the day that Monte Cristo would become co-owner of the League of Legends challenger team, Renegades. After beating Team Coast in the promotional tournament, Renegades would take first place, qualifying for the 2015 NALCS. However, amidst allegations of deals between Monte Cristo and previously Riot banned Chris Badawi, Monte Cristo was issued a one-year ban from the LCS and was forced to give up his role as Team Renegades manager. Team Renegades was then forced to sell its spot in the LCS. But this wasn't the first point of contention between Riot and Monte Cristo, as Monty declined an invitation to cast the 2015 mid-season invitational, revealing that Riot did not offer industry wages and were deliberately underpaying casters for that particular event. Monty had made appearances on the analyst desk from season 3 to 5, but recently revealed that he did not receive an invitation to be a part of the casting crew at Worlds 2016, likely due to the incident with Renegades earlier this year.
Good joke, dude. Xmithy's just as good, if not a little better than Dan. I think Xmithy's so good.
Oh, so Peter, you didn't make it to Worlds, so you're practicing your stand-up career now?
Oh, man.
Are you practicing your Korean national bannerman?
In his spare time, Monte Cristo runs a YouTube channel where he
Alright.
discusses important topics about
Stream again tonight, maybe.
As
See ya.
someone who has been around the